Hey, Dar, you did it. Welcome.
Welcome back.
Good to see you, Dar. How you doing, buddy?
Good. I got the Shaq jersey on for you guys.
I got the loan officer jersey on.
Magic, Summer of Magic, episode 15 we're doing here.
All right. It's funny that you wore that jersey because there's very few Suns. Well, everything I do is Suns. But when I was a kid and they came out with I think they were like an expansion team.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. I think it was them and maybe the Vancouver Grizzlies. At the same time.
Might have been, yeah.
And I totally loved the Orlando. I thought it was cool and the stripes and then that little penny.
Shaq and Penny.
I thought that was. I just think those are cool jerseys.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites besides Suns jerseys. Yeah.
I mean, if there was that's one of the few jerseys where I was like, I almost bought one of those.
Yeah.
I think I might have had an Orlando Magic shirt that I used to wear when it first came out because it was like before they were even playing. It was like 2 years. Like they announced the team, and I think I bought a shirt or something.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't know. It was pretty cool.
Right on, man. So we haven't done this in a month, man. So how's your summer been going?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Actually,
4th of July.
4th of July.
Kids are back in school.
Went to Sedona. That was awesome.
Sedona, nice.
You gave me the recommendation to go to West Fork.
Yes.
That was badass.
You hiked that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. We've done that twice.
I went.
That's cool.
We tried to go all the way back to the end.
Yeah.
We probably only made it. I don't know. We didn't have any of the like stuff to mark. So I think we made it like 2 hours back and 2 hours in.
Well, do it in the fall when the leaves are changing, man. It's awesome. It's beautiful. We did it late fall one year, and there was actually snow back there. And then we did last year. We did it in the fall, and the leaves were changing. It's pretty, man.
I think one of the coolest things I've done a few of the hikes up north, and I like West Fork.
West Fork is a good one. Yeah.
You park right there, and it's not much of a grueling hike to get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
It's like maybe a quarter mile, and then you're in the river. You're in the Oak Creek Canyon, right?
Yeah, it's cool,
and
man.
If you take the right kind of water shoes, you could just literally just walk in the creek, and you're just like stepping over like small little rocks and stuff. But I mean, I really thought it was cool. It's one of the best hikes I think that you can get to.
It's a good one
and see a lot of really cool stuff without having to.
It's pretty.
Break your back to get there. It's cool.
Yeah, nice.
Have you done any of the other ones around there?
No, I want to do Devil's Bridge. That's on my list. That's a good one. There's a bunch of them up there though. But yeah, Devil's Bridge looks cool.
I got to go find the Vortex.
The Vortex, the Birthing Cave. There's a bunch of them up there.
It was pretty cool. I've been to Sedona one other time and I hated it.
Yeah.
And for whatever this trip was way cooler.
We usually go in the fall, but I got a funny story. We did the airport. Someone told me to do the airport hike because the airport in Sedona is up on a plateau, right? So it was me and Whitney and my brother and his wife, and we do the airport hike, and we start off. It's pretty cool. It's right in the middle of the city, right? And I don't know. We got lost. And we kept going. We went all the way around the damn airport, the whole runway, and it was hot. Sedona gets hot, man.
You hiking?
It's 90. We were hiking,
and
we ended up in like a street. We kind of had to kind of go off road, and it was the longest hike. And we went to this Mexican restaurant afterwards and had margaritas. It was the best cold margarita I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, we were
dying. Oh man, it was. We kept going thinking it was going to end, and we should have just turned around and went back. We kept going because we didn't know. But
so you thought it was a loop?
So don't do the airport hike. Just go to the West Fork. It's way more scenic too.
Yeah, that was really cool. So I did that this summer. I also had triple hernia surgery.
Oh yeah, yes. No more basketball for you for a while.
Yeah,
right?
But it worked out really good.
Yeah,
I didn't have much pain, and I'm 2 weeks out, and
good.
I should be. The doctor gave me full autonomy to use my brain and not hurt myself, is what he said. So I told him I'll give it a couple more weeks, and I have a goal that I won't come back and play until I can run 3 miles straight without stopping.
Okay.
3 miles. When I can run 3 miles straight without stopping and no pain.
I don't know if I can run 3 miles without stopping. It's a long ways. But
I got to give myself a goal, figure it out. I'm not saying I'm going to run it fast.
Yeah.
I just said I was going to run it 3 miles. So I'm going to do that still before the end of the summer.
There you go.
Got to get that before Labor Day and the big fantasy football draft.
Yeah, fantasy football's coming up. We got Cardinals coming up, ASU coming up. kind of the dog days of summer in sports, you know.
Yeah,
baseball and
there's nothing to do. I've been watching History Channel and a bunch of. I can't stand baseball right now.
It's tough.
It's tough to watch.
Yeah.
And I've been watching basketball highlights and NBA Summer League.
Yeah. You've been watching that, huh?
I watched that. That guy that we drafted, the Kobe Bray guy.
Okay.
I think the Suns drafted 3 guys that are going to play in the NBA.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if they're top 8 on a playoff team, but they're NBA players. So, I mean, you got to start over. I'm excited to see what Booker's going to do in a few months. But
yeah, me too, man. Suns are going to have a good look, you know.
In 10 days, I have a Cardinals game. I mean, in 10 days, the Cardinals play the Chiefs.
Cardinals-Chiefs.
I know it's preseason, but
we got the Devils coming up.
That is going to be pretty good. So, what do you think, Dar? How many seasons do you think you've had of the Devils where they've been this much hype?
Not many. I mean, I remember one. You know, every time I hate to say this, every time they're hyped, they don't live up to it. They weren't hyped. They were picked last year, and look how good they did. And that's usually when our teams do good, whether it's the Suns in the finals, the D-backs in the World Series, the Cardinals in the Super Bowl. They were not picked to be that good. And then when they're hyped up, they're not good. So I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they're really good this year. I like the quarterback, the receiver. Everyone loves Dilly. So I don't know, man. We'll see.
I just watched
There's a lot of hype, you know.
I just watched Dilly. He was doing an interview, and he's trying to raise $15 million to put together an indoor practice facility so they don't have to practice in the heat. But then he also said it's going to dub as a.
Well, they already have that, right?
They have a bubble dome, but they want to make it closer to the stadium on campus, a little bit different, bigger, and then they want to turn it into a tailgate thing. So game day, people can go there and tailgate. And he used an analogy of the 16th hole at Waste Management Open. He wants it to be a big party where they have concerts and it's fun, and it's like a whole day. I was like,
it's a good idea.
Dude, cool. If he does that, the Cardinals are going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to have a really good team in Sun Devil. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And
a lot closer too, man.
Closer, yeah. So I mean, the Cardinals better win.
I mean, props to you for going to all those Cardinals games. We went to Morgan Wallen concert a couple weeks ago, and it's just like, dude, it's so far, and the traffic getting in and out, and it's a track out there, man.
So did you go to the Morgan Wallen concert on Friday night or Saturday night?
We went Saturday. So Friday we had Randy come out. Morgan has the walkout deal where he walks out with, it's usually an athlete or a local celebrity. So it was Randy on Friday. And then Saturday, we're like, is it going to be Booker? Is it going to be Larry Fitzgerald? You know, and it was freaking Joe Dirt, man. It was awesome.
Nobody had Joe Dirt.
No, and he was mopping the floor.
That is pretty cool. I saw it. I like it. So on a Morgan Wallen 1 to 10, what would you give the concert?
It was, so I saw him in Petco 2 years ago in San Diego. And if you know me, you know how I feel about San Diego. And we were in the infield, great seats, outdoors. The acoustics for a concert aren't that good at State Farm Stadium. That concert was a 10. This one was an 8, let's say. It was good, but like the bar is unreachable for me right now with Morgan Wallen after seeing him at Petco 2 years ago.
I saw 3 years ago. I saw Chili Peppers in Petco.
Oh, nice.
That was. So I know what you mean. The weather outside,
ocean breeze. Yeah,
it's like 65 degrees.
Phoenix concerts are tough, man. It's always hot in the summer, right?
True.
But it was nice in the stadium. It was air conditioned. But it was good. Good show.
Who opened up for him?
Brooks and Dunn, old school. Yeah,
that's fun. Good. So how many songs do Brooks and Dunn play?
They played for like an hour. So
really?
Yeah. They're good. They got some good old songs. Yeah.
So Brooks and Dunn.
90s.
Brooks and Dunn's go for an hour.
Morgan goes for 2.
Then Morgan goes for 2.
Yeah, he's like 9 to 11 basically. Yeah.
So he comes out, does an hour, 10-minute break or something.
Yeah, he puts on a good show. He's good live. Never seen him. Go see him for sure. Yeah.
So does he start out like songs that does he just go right into whiskey glasses, or does he do?
He starts out. He always has the banger. He starts out with that he sings with Little Dirk. I can't remember the name of the song.
Whiskey, Don't You Come? Or
something. Yeah.
I like that.
But then he mixes it up. He's got his new stuff, his old stuff. He had a backstage, which we were like right above the backstage, where he's on the piano and they raise it up. So yeah, he was good, man.
Does he sing? Like, does it sound like his song?
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, no auto tune. No, but like I said, the acoustics in there, there's just like it's echoey. It's close to dome, so it's not the best acoustics.
So I'm gonna ask you another question. Have you ever been to a WWE or WWF?
Man, wrestling? I know where you're going with this, but I've not, man. So you have.
Yeah, I went to one.
Yeah, I've never been.
I've been to like a Monday Night Raw. I think it was. Okay. It was like a.
Did you see Hulk?
I did not see Hulk. I would have died to see Hulk.
Yeah.
And just to see that in live in person, it was fun, but there was nobody there. I couldn't imagine seeing Hulk.
Yeah.
In the 80s, and so I think it was right after he passed away. You know, that sucked, man. That was like.
Ozzy. We had Ozzy. We had
Hulk and Ozzy. And I went back and I started to watch this documentary this weekend of like the very first WrestleMania. And I'd forgotten like where, you know, I was only 8 years old, so I didn't quite understand it. But I was lucky enough at that time where my dad and mom had bought cable. So like we were like right in it. I remember watching it on MTV and like seeing it on TV, and we had cable. And then I wanted to watch the first WrestleMania, but we had to wait for it to come out on VHS. And me and Stuart would just, you know, just love, like that was like one thing that like the wrestling.
Stayed up late to watch it.
We would stay up to watch like Saturday night. It was on Saturday night. I forget like what channel it was on, but I just remember watching him beat Iron Sheik, and I didn't remember the Roddy. I didn't remember all the Roddy Piper stuff, but he was such a I was just watching the highlights of Roddy Piper. That was so fun.
He's passed away. Yeah, he passed away. Yeah,
Roddy's gone.
Ultimate Warrior, Roddy's gone. Andre the Giant, Iron Sheik are all passed away.
Isn't Macho Man gone too?
I think yes.
Yeah, Macho Man's gone.
Macho Man, that's old school.
And somehow Ric Flair
still kicking, man.
Outlives them all, man. Woo! Were you there in Vegas?
I was, yes. Yeah, I was. We saw Ric Flair in Vegas, the pool. Woo! Yeah.
Was it Jimmy Tate that was just kind of screaming pissing him off? That was good. You know, Ozzy. Did you listen to Ozzy like when you were like in junior high and all those things?
I think it was like early high school. It was like 92. He's got that one album, Mama, I'm Coming Home. I mean, old school Ozzy's like 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like a huge Ozzy fan, but I remember that album was, you know, really big at the time, and that was a good album. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Black Sabbath is good. Iron Man's a good song. So I definitely had the Ozzy cranking last week.
My parents were not Ozzy people, so I didn't hear it until probably high school, probably like a camping trip.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, who it would have been, but I felt like Scords. Anthony was probably playing some Ozzy or some reason.
Black Sabbath,
I don't know why I felt like it was either with that when he had that long ponytail hair.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. I didn't get into it too much, but you know, I think I probably saw Ozzy more on the MTV show when it was the reality show or whatever. What was it called? Something?
The Osbournes.
Just called The Osbournes?
That was a good show. Yeah.
That was
like one of the first reality shows. Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. It was just crazy to see Ozzy because you thought he was this like guy eating bat heads.
Yeah.
And then he's just like a normal dude who can't even answer the phone or turn the TV on. Remember he didn't know how to work the controls?
Yeah.
They would call him on the phone and he didn't know what phone was ringing and he's running around all goofy.
That was a great show.
I love Ozzy.
Yeah. Tough week for Gen X. Ryan Sandberg passed away the other day. Yeah. So rough. It's been a rough go.
Yeah, it's almost like every major celebrity now for our age group that passes away in their 60s or 70s is going to be someone that touches us.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, man. What else is going on?
There's been a few new members to the team, Dar. So why don't you tell me who they are? I don't know the names yet.
God, I got several. I'm probably going to forget, but I brought on Dia. She's in the West Valley. So West Valley's booming right now.
It is picking up over there.
We've been spending a lot more time out there than we have in the past. Not just new builds, but resales and listings. So I got her out there, and which is great to have a presence out there and somebody out there because it's 40 minutes at least for us to get out there from here. I've got Steve, who was a past client of mine, investor client and regular traditional, his whole family. So he came on. I've got Dustin, and I think last time we met, though, I think the other members were on the team.
I think those are the three new ones that I
remember. Yeah. Chris was on the team, I think, last time we talked. I'm just looking at my little booklet and their picture on here, but yeah, we got Lexi on the team. She's been here for a couple months. That's Tori's daughter. But yeah, we got some new members, and
I think it's really good.
Yeah, I think I'm up to 17. Always looking for more good ones. Talking to a few people now, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Trent was looking out for you.
Yeah,
he was doing a car deal, and someone had just got their license, and I think she was in the middle of transitioning. And so don't be surprised if some girl calls you.
Nice.
That Trent gave your number to. He asked me what your number was. She
okay.
Was,
all right.
I think she was like a newer agent, but was maybe not on the team yet.
Okay.
And was realizing Trent started doing his car sales business, trying to get more info out of her.
How are car sales? Is he busy or?
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Yeah, because car sales are usually a good barometer of the economy, and they usually, if they're busy, then we start getting busy. If they start getting slow, we start getting slow.
I think they're slow. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They're not popping off or anything, but the people that are buying are not letting the current rates or the car prices or tariffs, like it's just normal car business for summer.
So kind of like our business. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, our June was pretty slow with people going out of town with school. Everyone goes back early in Chandler Gilbert. They're back now.
Right.
So then when they go back, it picks back up. So July's been busy. Rates are what they are. We're still doing the buy downs all the time.
I mean, the rates, while they're not low enough, I'm not saying they're low, but they have been flat enough to where, if I pre-approve somebody and then they, get their stuff in order, and then 45, 60 days later, they actually are under contract and getting ready to close, the rate is close enough to where the payment I quoted them is still the payment that they're getting today. Where in the beginning of this whole little housing bubble burst, we were telling people pre-approval, your payment is blank. And then they're going in 4 months later, finding a house and get under contract, and the payment was way different, and they would back out and they ran away, and then they were on the fence.
Yeah.
So nowadays, if people jump in, they can give them a payment, we can let them know what's happening, and then, rates haven't gone up and down; they're kind of just flat.
Yeah, market's weird right now. I mean, lots of concessions, rate buy downs, more cancellations, listings are lasting longer, but if you price them right, you market them, then they're selling. I mean, we're selling them, It's just, but if you're overpriced, then your neighbor's house is
I mean,
you're going to sell it for years. Yeah.
I was going to say, if you're overpriced, the market will tell you.
Yeah, it'll tell you right away. You'll know right away.
And I've been seeing a lot of concessions on offers that have come in where the house was listed and it was on the market more than 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like if there's at 30 to 45 days, it seems like the sellers
concessions kick in,
have got kicked in the head enough that okay, my asking price was too high.
Yeah.
I either need to drop or give something to get an offer.
Yeah.
And about 30, 45 days, man, I've got one listing right now, one offer where the guy's got $15,000 in seller's concession on a house under,
how are
under 500,000. So I mean, that's a pretty good concession.
How are appraisals? Are they coming in good for you?
I haven't had a problem with an appraisal in months.
Knock on wood. And then I know you've done a HELOC, home equity line of credit for my neighbor, for one of Joe's clients. So you're seeing more of those. And I talked to my neighbor on the street this morning, Daryl. He comes out. I got him a home warranty years ago. He got new AC units. So home warranties are great. And then he's all excited because he got the home equity line, and he's redoing his stucco and stone and paint and all this stuff. So he was pumped, man. I think he closes tomorrow, he said, or Saturday.
Yeah, sometime this week.
He's starting his improvements Monday. So
he should be happy.
He's pumped. Yeah.
I think the idea of putting money into your house now versus later, I think is kind of kicked into people as they see the inflation and this price. If you have something that you need to do with your house, you should probably do it sooner rather than later because the prices are not going down.
Yeah, and then when rates drop, then you finance it all into one loan, right? It's what we've seen in the past. Speaking of rates, so the Fed met today or tomorrow,
and they did nothing.
They did nothing, which is par for the course this whole year. So,
just,
so we don't know. We're not going to predict rates on this podcast because we'll be wrong.
No, yeah. Whatever rates are, they are, and we'll get you good ones for whatever the market is. That's the best I can offer. Whatever the market is, I will be in the bottom half of the rates, and I will find you the best I can.
And a $3,000, we were talking about this earlier, a $3,000 payment equates to what, like a $400K mortgage? You were saying?
Yeah. So like, it kind of seems like borrowing $400,000 is kind of like the balance that you kind of need to come to grips with if you're not in the market and you don't own a home. That kind of gives you a payment around $3,000, and so that seems to be like people are going up to that $3,000 because they probably have been paying rent like $2,200, $2,700, $2,800. So going up to $3,000 is like okay, I'll do that, and it's like two people. They're probably making pretty good money, and they can afford that $3,000 because they've been paying $2,500 or $2,800. But going over that $3,000 number is it's hard pill to swallow.
The client I just sent you, he's paying $4,500 a month in rent. He has a higher budget than $400,000, but still he's paying $4,500. He's like, man, I gotta get out of this.
Yeah, like, you think about he's giving away like
how much is that a year?
Like $60,000 or something over a year.
Yeah. And there's some new tax laws with housing and right deductions and write-offs. With your mortgage interest rate and closing costs, and I forget what else, but there's some advantages there to home ownership. I can't remember the top of my head what they are, but I know there were several new ones. But and then are you seeing more? Isn't like mom and dad helping out with down payments with some of these like 20-year-olds and whatever?
The average deal with mom and dad help, they're getting about $20,000 to $25,000 from mom and dad.
Gift fund.
So if you're a mom or a dad out there and you're wondering what I'm going to have to do to help my son or daughter or my kids find their own place, they're probably going to come to you after talking to me and saying, "Dad, can I have $25,000?" Yeah. And that's a gift to them to help them get in the market. And that's what they need. And that would get them the right to maybe have a $3,000 mortgage payment. And they can handle that because they've been paying $2,500 in rent. And it's two people making like $65,000 to $85,000. Those two people come together and they buy a house. So that's kind of been what I've seen. Two kids, one of them's making 60 or 70, and they come together. They don't have much in debt, if anything. Mom and dad help them out with the down payment because they've been able to get the job out of college, but they haven't been able to save the down payment to get in. Now, there are some situations where you can use a 1% down, buyer assistance or home buyer down payment assistance programs, but those usually come with income provisions that
are low.
That the max down payment assistance loan you can get is like $300,000 because you can't make too much money. So they're trying to help. So you would have to be able to live like far away, like,
in the outskirts.
like Casa Grande, Florence. I don't even know, what do we call the town that's far away west? What's the farthest west town?
Not Buckeye, but
what's the Tonopah?
Tonopah, Tonopah.
Remember when Tonopah was just one little gas station?
Yeah, it's actually like there's new builds out there now.
There's new builds at Tonopah.
Yeah. So I haven't been there. I've just driven through like probably everybody else, but what are rates on a HELOC, on a home equity line of credit? Like 2% over normal rates?
No, if you have equity in your house in the situation where maybe you're borrowing total less than 70% of the value of your house, you're going to get under 8%.
Okay, so that's
the one good. The one that I closed yesterday was 7.2.
Okay, so not too bad. And those loan amounts, what do you say on loan amounts are average? Like 100?
Most people, I tell them to take double what they want.
Okay.
So if they do a home equity line, if you come to me and you need 50, I'm going to tell you to take 100. Use 50, and that way you don't mess with your credit score, because if you take a $50,000 line of credit and you max it out, you just screwed up your revolving debt ratio, and you might mess with your credit score.
Okay.
So it just kind of like, if you're going to use 50, take 100. Don't have to use what you don't want.
Yeah.
And it's just there in a case of a rainy day, because I am worried about the rainy day.
Yeah.
You know, the Intel just said they were going to lay some people off, and that's going to trickle down to us here somehow.
Yeah.
And so I just try to find people that, you know, if you're in a job where maybe there might be some downsizing and you're not sure, you should get the home equity line now. So that way you're protected in some way, shape, or form, that you don't have to sell your house because you have the home equity line to live on for a minute. And that way you can sell your house if and when you want to, or it'll help you save time to go get another job and not have to sell your house. Because that would be the worst thing, not only to, you know, lose your job, but then have to sell your house
because you lost your job.
You don't have to nest egg, or have to then sell stocks and bonds at the wrong time. So it just allows you to kind of maximize your options.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about it.
All right.
It's helped a lot of people throughout my 25 years. You know how many times people have called me.
Sure.
They'd be like, Ellie, I'm so glad I did that, because I did that, and now I have the opportunity to go find the job I really want versus taking this crappy job that I don't want because I have to make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so sometimes you need that 2 or 3 months to
little buffer,
and that home equity line could give you that.
Open houses. I know you've done one lately.
Yeah, I've done a couple.
We've done a ton of them. We're big on open houses around here. I did one 2 weeks ago. I had a new listing. I had like a dozen people in. Did one the weekend before that, another new listing, and I think I had a dozen in as well. And it's middle of summer. It's 100 degrees or 110, and so opens have been busy, you know. So it's good. People are out looking, and it was weird though. I had a lot of people come in, and they're work remotely, and they're renting, and they're looking at areas all over the valley, and one lived in like Eastmark, and they're looking just all over the place. So these houses are both in Chandler, but so yeah, it was kind of interesting talking to people and neighbors and whatnot.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed about Arizona real estate is people come from everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
And they could be all walks of life. Like, they're all coming here. And so I think Arizona is getting ready to boom. There's good climate here.
Yeah.
It's like, I had a friend in town that I met from Dorina's work, and they were here from Pittsburgh, and it was like 2 Sundays ago, and it was like 95 degrees and overcast, and he had just flown in from Pittsburgh, and it was 90 degrees and 85% humidity. And he was like, this was way better.
Yeah, humidity is
and people are talking like Pittsburgh in the summer. I don't know, I've never been there, but he was here and he was like, this is way better.
Yeah, the humidity is tough, man. I've been to the Midwest in summer. It's rough.
So
yeah.
People are coming.
And our prices, I mean, if you're a buyer right now, you can make a deal. You can get repairs done. Like, you've got a little bit of an advantage. And I mean, depending on where you're at in the valley, you might have a bigger advantage on the outskirts versus being in centrally located in Chandler, Gilbert, or Tempe or something. But yeah.
So I got a contract today, and I couldn't believe the house the guy got for the price he got, the lot that he got. It was like, this is the time where you get the house with the big lot, the big pool.
Yeah, because once the rates drop.
And this guy's like, he's looked around a lot, but I mean, he's getting a good price on a house that he's going to fix up a little bit.
But he couldn't have got a year ago.
He was not going to get that.
Or 2 years, a year or two.
And he won't get it. He wouldn't get it if
they drop half a point.
He's
game over. Yeah.
And I think it was on the market for like less than 30 days. And he still got it under list.
Nice.
Just a little under list.
Yeah.
But I mean, people are willing to deal, and you never know. That's what's so funny. And that's why I think the older agents, the ones that what we're teaching to talk to people, because like this guy was able to figure out what he wanted, and then his agent was able to go get it for him. But it took a phone call between the agents.
Yeah.
How many agents won't talk to you?
They don't answer the phone, man. And they don't call you back. And a lot of them are part-time, and you can't get a hold of them between 8 and 5 because they're at work.
They're at work.
And I had one recently, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, man, why does this lady not ever answer her phone? And it's only after hours and weekends. And I talked to another agent, and they're like, think about it. Like, they're at their job. And I'm like, oh, you're right. Yeah. So
everything was happening after
it's
5.
It's frustrating, because you need answers right away and questions. And I mean, text and email is great and efficient and fast, but sometimes it takes a phone call to talk things out and whatnot. So yeah,
it's still crazy to me, the people that list their house with a family member or someone that isn't a professional, like full time.
It's a weird occupation that it's only one of, I don't know how many people do part time and still are trusted with, the biggest purchase or sale or transaction, the biggest transaction of your life basically is buying and selling your house, and you're going to trust
your uncle or your cousin's friend.
Yeah, somebody
that has maybe done it like twice in the last year.
Yeah, it doesn't have the support or the experience or ours not the resources and the availability. It's crazy, man. It's so anyways.
There's just so many mistakes that can be made.
There's a lot.
And then
there's a lot of
now
things.
You're dealing with what do we call them? iBuyers?
Yep, iBuyers,
the investors. So you got to deal with iBuyers, you got to deal with guys trying to lowball, you got to deal with people writing crazy contracts, you got to deal with the buyer broker agreement. I mean, there's all these agreements.
Lots of stuff going on.
And people are just letting part-timers
take it over. And so, they got to pray that nothing goes wrong. These they call me and like, hey, we didn't use you, but can you help us out with this thing?
Yeah, that was another thing I was going to ask you. So, what do you think like the average days on market right now is?
I think the last time I checked, the Valley in a whole, it was like 92, 97. It's different pockets are better and worse than others. But that was last time I checked. Yeah, you're seeing more price reductions. I read Phoenix was leading the country in price reductions on the listings. That's a negative headline, but that's a positive if you're a buyer, right?
Okay.
So take that for what it is.
I think that I don't know the payments and everything, taking that out. I'm just so excited about the variety of inventory that's out there.
More inventory
because there's I'm seeing
most we've had in a long time.
I'm seeing ranch. I'm seeing lots with oversized lots. I'm seeing interesting pools. Like there's a lot of cool stuff that we haven't had for sale
for a long time.
It's kind of like if you go to the mall and you go like try to buy a pair of Nikes at the mall, they have like 5 different pairs.
They go online,
right? But if you go online,
there's a lot.
There's like 18 different colors of that same shoe. But Foot Locker in the mall only carries 2. So right now, the Arizona real estate is like open with a bunch of colors. There's a bunch of different variety. You don't have to take like the famous footwear that has like 2 pairs of Nikes that you would really want to wear. And then the rest of them are the knockoffs that really aren't. They're like the takedowns of what's at Foot Locker. And so right now there's a lot of inventory that's kind of cool.
It is. I'm big on my Facebook memories. If you guys follow me, I'm always posting them, but it was crazy the other day. A post came up from me that I did in 2018 saying inventory was low. And we all know what happened in 2020, 2021. Inventory got even lower, and that continued for 2022 and 3 and part of 4, and now it's started to go up in 2024, and now 2025 it's back to like a normal healthy level. So we don't have too much inventory right now. We just have a normal level of inventory. So it's crazy how long it's been low for, because a lot of realtors weren't in the market in 2018. They just got it in during the COVID year. Things are a lot different now. Well, what else, man? I got my client movie coming up this weekend. If you're a friend, client, whatever, you want to go see How to Train Your Dragon Sunday at 2 p.m. at Chandler Mall.
Okay.
Get a hold of me. The free tickets. I rented out the theater like we do every summer, and then I'm started planning the pub crawl for October.
Pub crawl time.
Yes, pub crawl season, October 18th. So I just started planning that a few weeks ago. In the office here. I came in the office on Saturday, and usually no one's here, and this guy's here.
I was here.
Jake was here. So that was cool. I got some summer swag, koozies, and frisbees if you guys want one. But yeah, man, that's
so how do they get a hold of you if I want to go to the free movie?
Call me. You guys, my number. Call, email, text.
Is there
DM me? There's an Eventbrite I've been posting.
What's your? I was gonna ask you, what's your favorite social media? Like, which one do you go to first?
Instagram.
Yeah.
I think Instagram so too. First. Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I like Instagram, and then probably. Yeah, I think Instagram.
Everything else is kind of secondary. Yeah, I mean, I've been spending more time on LinkedIn and TikTok lately. Twitter's kind of for news. Facebook and Instagram is kind of one and the same, but I like Instagram a little better. It's a little less drama and no politics on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's yours? Instagram too?
I think Instagram is probably my.
Yeah.
If I'm going to do social media stuff, I see my friends on there more.
Yeah, that's where
I see my friends is.
Yeah.
Facebook and
see what everyone's doing.
And Instagram.
Yeah.
I use Twitter for sports.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I try not to get dragged into any politics.
Same. Yeah.
And then TikTok is weird. I use the TikTok to try to figure out kids and like studying what the kids are doing. And
TikTok is I'm on there. I post not a lot, but I do have TikTok and people are sending me videos all the time. So,
the kids are always sending me TikTok videos, so I had to get on TikTok.
Yeah, same.
And it's kind of like if I want to talk to them, that's where they're playing around. And I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. It doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't. Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I know I stumped you last time. I didn't stump you, but I always try to think of a good question to ask you to make you think. Okay, if you had to compare the Valley market, the real estate market in the Valley, to one Arizona sports team, which one would it be?
Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, and why?
I think it has the most upside.
All right. Okay, there you go.
I think the Cardinals are on the rise. I think they have a bunch of really good, different players. We have young players. We finally have like the balance of a team. Before, when Kyler got here, it was too veteran heavy, too mercenary. Like, oh, we need this. Let's go grab this guy from that team, or we need that, or time signing some old guy that we get for cheap that didn't get the money.
Yeah.
And then you're expecting Kyler, who's like a 23-year-old kid who's had his whole life figured out for him, to all of a sudden jump in an NFL locker room and tell Larry Fitzgerald what to do. And then on top of it, Kyler wasn't able to receive information from older people. He's never been coached.
Yeah.
And so now I think the people in the locker room that are older than him, for lack of a better word, they F with Kyler. They understand him. He's been with them for 5 years.
Yeah.
And so there's people like James Conner that understand him.
Yeah.
Like they help him understand. And now, and everybody that's under him has either come up with him or watched him in college and watched him and was like admirer of him. So now the younger guys all kind of understand how Kyler moves.
Well, he's a veteran now. He's
a vet. So like
7.
So I do think he had some things that were bad before, but I think they've built the right infrastructure around him. And I think the defensive line is killer. I think they made a lot of good strides. So I think that's the best one. The Diamondbacks, Suns, I'm just excited. They're like 3 years. They're where the Cardinals were when 3 years ago. To try. And I think the Cardinals are go now.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's the real estate market is go now because it's balanced. You can get there.
Okay.
And it's got room to grow.
Okay. I like it. Good stuff. Cool, man.
That's
right on.
Good question. I was ready for that one.
You were. No hesitation.
No, I think that's good. I am high on the Devils. I didn't think about the Devils. It could have been the Devils too.
Okay. That's a good one too.
I think the Devils are a juggernaut.
Yeah,
I really do.
I
think Kenny's great.
He is.
I think they have a lot of people coming back.
Yeah.
And
did they bring back did they get some new guys, some transfers?
They brought in some transfers.
Okay.
And a lot of the good guys, other than Scadaboo.
Yeah. We're gonna miss him.
But I think there's other guys. Like we had no wide receivers.
Yeah.
We made it all the way to the Big 12 championship game.
Yeah. Without Tyson.
Without Tyson.
Yeah.
And I even think the other guys that were his backups got hurt.
Yeah.
So we were playing like 4th and 5th string wide receivers. So
I hope so. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. They play Texas Tech in October. Yeah, they've got some games.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah,
we're going to have to
go to that game. That's a good time of year to go.
That's the one game. That's the one team where you might get to see Randy like have emotion in it for real, Randy.
Yes.
Because you're going to talk smack to us all the time, us true fans, and you won't pick your team.
Yeah,
we know your team is Texas.
Mr. Switzerland, he's neutral all the time.
He just wants to bet and play Spanish, but we're going to get after him. We know Texas Tech has got a heart.
That's right.
He gets mad. He gets on me because he knows my heart is on my sleeve.
That's right.
That's good. So we get to mess with Randy a little bit. That's going to be fun.
Absolutely.
I just hope we win.
We crushed him last time we played him here. I was there with him.
We did? Did you go?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was when Mahomes was the quarterback.
Oh, wow. So you saw Mahomes play the Devils?
I didn't know who he was. And that was when our receiver had 4 touchdowns. I forget who it was, but I should know. Okay. Yeah, 3 or 4 touchdowns. It was crazy. Yeah, that was long. That was 10 years
ago. So if anybody wants to come along, make sure you get to the Sun Devils.
Yes.
Texas Tech tickets, and we'll come give Randy
give him a hard time.
Give Randy a hard time. He's probably going to do what's that, Old Town Road? We should make whoever wins has to do Old Town Road dance on the podcast.
There you go.
Or whoever loses.
Randy
have to do Old Town Road. That's good.
Good stuff.
Right on, Darwell. I appreciate it.
All right.
It's been a good day.
Good one. Thank you.
Appreciate it, my friend.
You got it. Thank you, guys.